You cannot come between a modern woman and her nails. Nail polish has become a big part of grooming, and so is nail polish entrepreneurship as big. Today we speak to Fab Guru, founder of Fab Nail Care, to get an in-depth of how important this cosmetic has become. This is The Entrepreneur.
So I started school in Nyeri complex, and then I changed primary schools until from Nairobi Primary to boarding St. Thomas, Udaya. Then I went to Limuru Girls for high school, and finally went to Daystar to study Bachelor of Commerce in Accounting and Business Management. Then when I was working in the airline, I did study music. I studied piano until grade 2. And I also did a diploma in interior design, which I did online in a UK-based school.
After doing your degree in commerce, were you employed? Did you get to practice in accounting or something?
Yes, I did. I did get to be an accountant for 6 months in a car showroom. So I was their first accountant. So I'd always wanted to travel. Travel has been one of my number one passion. So one time I took a trip with the school. We went to Turkey, and I remember when I saw the airline hostesses, how they looked. I knew this is exactly what I want to do with my life. So when I was working as an accountant, I did apply airlines, and luckily Emirates took me. When I was a cabin crew, being an air hostess, you have to be properly well groomed. So we had to go to work with nail polish. You had to have either red nail polish, French manicure, or clear. You couldn't go to work with no red lipstick, no makeup, no nothing. It was totally unacceptable. So with that, I started learning how to do my own makeup and do my own nails. So nails was my favorite. So I started loving this nail industry, and in the back of my mind, I always knew I'd want to do my own business. I just wasn't sure what it was at that time. I started in May 2013. That's when the idea came. I was just sitting at home one day, doing my nails before a flight, like I did every night before a flight. And I just got this idea, wow, why not start my own nail polish line? So the process I took was, I did a lot of research on how to make nail polish, the equipment we're gonna need, the colors, the companies in Kenyan market, the other markets. I spent almost 1.5 years just researching. So apart from that, I did research on the market, how to market a product, how to start a product, how to be an entrepreneur, because being an entrepreneur is a different mindset. It's different from being a business person or being employed. And then eventually found somebody, a cosmetic scientist, who could help me formulate the product that we wanted. We settled on 2, one in US and one in UK. And that's how we started getting the product formulated.
I know many young people would want to get into a job that they're flying all over the world. Now you were in that job working for an airline, yet an idea popped up in your mind and you wanted to get into entrepreneurship. How was that transition for you? Being very comfortable, now jumping into the unknown.
Well, it was, the painful part is you don't have a fixed salary, which you have every month when you're employed. But as an entrepreneur, you carry that with you every single day. So every single day, every single night, your business is on your head all the time. But on the plus side, it's definitely more rewarding. You get to work at your own terms, and above all, you get to impact the lives of people, and that's what we want to do. So we get to create employment, which I wouldn't do if I was employed. And we get to impact the lives of young people, and that's what we want to aim as a brand. So anybody who comes to work for us, I use whatever experience I used in employment to make them a better person. So when they leave, when they say they worked for our brand, Pam, they can be employed, somewhere else, because they've learned 1 or 2 things, and hopefully maybe them start their own businesses in the future.
And coming to capital, I guess it must have been quite capital intensive. And getting that money, did you get to deny yourself some things? And if you did, explain to somebody watching you so that they can see what it takes to be a real entrepreneur.
I had to deny, actually, because I had a loan at that time, which was supposed to be finished this year, 2016, October, but I didn't want to wait. So I had to pull all the money I had and sell anything that I could sell from the house and try and pay off the loan, because I really wanted to come back and start this business. I wasn't going to wait for 1 year to finish paying off the loan. Currently we have two products. We have the nail polish and we have the gel polish. So the nail polish comes in 16 colors, and we also have a nail strengthener, nail hardener, and the gel polish comes in 10 colors. So we add in the colors. For example, the nail polish will have 30 new colors by the end of this month. So for the gel polish, you can find it at Beauty Wholesaler. You can also come and buy it in our nail bar, which is at Tomboya Street, opposite Odeon at Kai Plaza on the 3rd floor. You can also order online your Kaimus, Jumia, Pigami, or through our website www.palmnailpolish.com. Our nail polish products, we give them some Swahili names. For example, we have Bahari Blue. We also have Kahawa.
And how did you come up with such names?
I used the help of my husband, who is very, very creative.
Like I am, very creative too.
So when we are driving around or sitting down and talking, so I tell him to come up with some Swahili names and match them with the colors. So he's the one who helps me out to come up with the names.
The big names in the beauty industry are readily available here in the country. How do you get to cope with that competition?
Each big name has its advantage and has its disadvantage. So we tapped on the disadvantage of the big names. So some of them either are not readily available all the time, the price is too high, the quality is not the best, so we were able to fill a certain gap that they weren't filling. And with time, we are slowly building our brand. We're confident that we will also be one of those big names.
This is quite a bold step you took, to have your own polish line, your own, Kenyan-owned. What did it take? What are the challenges that you faced while doing this?
We're facing challenges there's a lot of fake products in the market. So you're competing with products that are as low as 50 shillings and they are not the best quality. So how we do that is we try and give a lot of information to people. If you're using a product that's not good for your nails, later you're going to spend so much money trying to get your nails into good condition. And also the duration, does it last as long as ours would last? Things like those. So we try and see them the benefit of why buying something good why quality is good for you in the long run. It will save you money. And things like the dollar rising to 100 plus. That's a big challenge for people who are bringing products from outside. And security is a big challenge. So we're facing lots of challenges, finances as well. You want to grow fast, your clients want more colors, but I do have the finances, the interest rates are high. So those are the challenges we encounter as a business.
It is Kenyan owned and you want to bring it in the market, you want people to know about it. How do you get to let people know? How do you get market these products?
First of all, we do lots of door-to-door education. We call it education. We teach people how to take care of their nails. We teach people how to use the product. We teach people how to use the gel polish. Most people were never taught in school. The beauticians were never taught how to use the gel polish since it's a new product in the market. So we do lots of door-to-door to salons, to beauty stores. We offer them support in terms of you want to learn, we're here to teach you for free. And we also put our posters everywhere so that people see the brand. We do lots of social media awareness on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, so we're trying to grow that. And we do events where we know our target audience is going to be. And we rely a lot on word of mouth, that's very powerful as well.
There's probably somebody watching me and they say they have an idea that they can bring a product into the country. What would you tell them? Since you've already started, you're there doing your business already, what would you tell them to have in place before they can launch their product into the market?
Well, first of all, start with, you've identified what you want to do, so do a lot of research. Make sure you research on the product, on the Kenyan market, what is out there, what are your competitors doing, what are the prices, where you're going to sell it as well, who's going to buy. So you really have to spend so much time researching on whatever you want to release in the market. And also you have to ask yourself the same question you've asked me, was why are people willing to buy your product as opposed to other product? Once you do that, then now you get to register your business, come up with a packaging, name it, your branding, get your city council licenses done, choose your location, hire your team, and then you're probably ready to start selling. When I was doing my researching on Kenyan entrepreneurs and seeing what they're doing in the market and how they did it. So I sort of went with their steps as well.
After loving the colors and having different colors on your hands, now you're ready to relax. How do you get to spend your free time?
Me and my husband, we are movie fans, so we probably watch a movie every night or a series, so that's what we love to do. I love to drive out, I enjoy driving. I also enjoy traveling, basically taking time off and spending time with family.
So we're gonna participate in the 6th Global Entrepreneurship Summit, and I'll have the opportunity to meet some of the brilliant young entrepreneurs from across Africa and around the world. If enough folks respond to the challenge that I'm issuing today, I believe that at the summit in Nairobi, we'll be able to announce new investments and commitments that will pay off for years to come.
It's only hours to the scheduled arrival of US President Barack Obama, who will be co-hosting the 6th edition of the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. In Nairobi, activities to beautify the city have been ongoing. This event is deemed to be a game changer to Kenya's economy. Among the list of notable guests, we have high-profile investors, diplomats, and former heads of states.
We're taking a short commercial break. See you shortly. Welcome back from the break. If you're joining us in the second segment of The Entrepreneur, our second guest tonight is Cynthia Muyoti, the founder and CEO of Fab Guru. Let's hear her story.
The business name is called Fab Guru. We sell shoes, handbags, clothes, and accessories, but mostly we are known for shoes. Before I started the business, I did a bit of modeling. I did Miss Tourism Kenya and Miss Kenya UK. I was in the UK for a bit. I did a certificate course in Kim for business. It was business administration, and I specialized in marketing. And then thereafter, I knew my heart was set in the business sector, because I like to do sales. I really love fashion. So it was just something that I've always wanted to do. But starting wasn't easy, as any business would have it. First, I was employed for 2 years. I sold mobile phones at Simba Telcom. I was a sales girl for 2 years. After that is when I left that and I started to do my business. Not automatically Fab Guru. Of course, I did a lot of other things and they didn't work out, but eventually I got this one right.
Talk to us about the beginning of Fab Guru.
Finding shoes in this country wasn't easy. Like finding shoes my size, I'm a size 8, big feet, getting proper shoes and all that is not an easy thing. I was in USIU at that time. I remember it was 2008. I was in USIU. I was doing business administration, international business administration. And my brother was like, oh, can I send you fees and all that? Because I had constraints, financial constraints and all that. And I was like, okay, fine, if you pay for me school fees this term, what will you do next term? And I'm a single mom. I had a daughter. My daughter was 5 years, 6 years. So I'm like, oh, so will you be paying school fees for me, and what will happen to my daughter and all that? Automatically, I realized that wouldn't work. So I needed to come up with something that is going to generate income to sustain both me and my daughter. That's when I told him, go to London, the high street shop, see whatever you can get. I didn't tell him specify, I didn't tell him go get shoes, no. I said, go and see whatever you can get that I can sell, and you buy it and send it for me and I'll see what to do, because I believe in myself that I can sell anything. So then he sent me 20 pairs of shoes. That was with a minimum capital. He sent 20 pairs of shoes, and that's how Fab Guru began. From selling 20 pairs, I went from the boot of my car to online, because online was very big. So I was like, oh, one of my friends was like, oh, put the stuff on Facebook, try and see if you can sell. I took up pictures, I put the stuff there, and the response was very good. I sold the 20 pairs, I sent the money back, and I said, hang on, send more. So he sent 40, like that. So slowly by slowly, we just grew and multiplied. So like now to date, I can say now we comfortably hold like 1,500 to 2,000 pairs of shoes from 20 pieces.
The name Fab Guru, tell us about how you came about with that name and also your slogan. Quite stylish. Talk to us about that.
Redefining fabulosity. Oh, it's fashion statement. I was just watching a lot of fashion things and all that here. As I mentioned earlier, I'm really into fashion. So Fab Guru came from the word fabulous. So, and then guru, someone who knows about something.
You mentioned also that you started with 20 pairs, went to 40, 100, then into the thousands. How were you able to maintain that discipline of growing, growing very well in business?
Basically, I think it's all about focus. You just know where you want to go. I'm not where I want to be now. I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I know Fab Guru is growing, because right now standing on Facebook, our fan page is on 200,000 plus, standing right to date. And we're not there. We've not really cracked the market. The market is still there. There's a lot we want to do. And I think it's just focus, passion, and doing your job to the best of your ability. Like for me, I don't feel like I work a day in my life, because I love what I do. I love dressing up women. I love it when someone is out there and they're like, oh, I'm wearing Fab Guru, I'm wearing Fab Guru, I'm doing this. It's nice, it's fulfilling.
Every business faces challenges. What are some of the challenges that you face when doing this same thing?
As I mentioned earlier, with my business, I started with 20 pairs. So it means with this kind of business, the point of entry, the capital requirement is very low. You can just go get the shoes bought. So there's a lot of competition that we face. A lot of competition, a lot of copycats. People want to do the same thing. If she was selling shoes and she's gotten this to this level, even me, maybe I can do the same. We copy and all that. So there's a lot of challenges, and employees. Like right now, I employ about 10 people. I have staff here. I have a shop in Mombasa. I also have a shop in Mombasa at Nyali Center. So it's not easy. It's not easy. The stealing routes and all that, people want to steal from you, reap where they didn't sow. There's quite a bit of challenges you face.
Fab Guru definitely wants to grow. What are the future plans?
Future plans, 5 years, I see Fab Guru as one of the leading fashion in the fashion industry. I see ourselves having like department stores in different parts of the country. We've gone to Mombasa, we want to go to Kisumu, we want to go to different counties and eventually branch out into Africa. There's a lot of potential, especially look at Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, we really want to get ourselves out there. I'd want to see my stuff in London High Street, going to designing, manufacturing our own shoes, tailor making our own dresses, Kenyan made, Kenyan designs. That's where we want to go eventually.
Advise people watching you and, encourage them in terms of getting into entrepreneurship.
Well, just know your stuff. Do something that you're good at and do something that you want to do. Come up with your own ideas. Be original. See, when you're original, people tend to just, even though people copy you, they don't have the vision. They're just copying. But if you have the vision, you're the vision bearer. You know where you want to go. So you take that and you move with it a step at a time. Rome was never built in one day, so it's just take what you have and work with it. Don't wait, let me wait when I get to 1 million shillings, maybe I can start this business. Start with what you have. Start with what you have and just move a step at a time. If your heart is in the right place and you put your effort in it, I'm guaranteed you'll succeed. Like most of the people I know, I think just hard work and determination with focus, you will always get to where you want to go.
This is a busy shop. Actually, they're busy. You have like 2 shops that you get to operate from, and I know you get to get busy and tired after a long day. How do you get to relax and unwind after a long day?
I love to dance. I really love to dance, and I love to listen to music. So I unwind at some time, but I love interacting with my clients. In fact, most of them, we've grown from being clients like to friends, because it's entertaining to be in this fashion industry. I like to hang out with my daughters. I have 2 daughters now. I just have a small daughter who's like 3 months now, so I'm back from maternity. She's at home, so I love to spend time with them.
It's clear from our 2 guests that passion is what led them to start their businesses. Get in touch with us on our social media pages that are on your screen right now and give us any comment and any feedback that you have for us. Until next week, same time, Thursday, 8:30 p.m. From the team and I, it's good night and God bless you. See you then.